Hi Capricorn, welcome to your August 2021 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Capricorn. This will not resonate with every Capricorn that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message in this reading may be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone who needs to hear that message. If by chance this reading is not for you at all, Capricorn, I highly suggest checking out your other signs in different placements. Hi Crosswatchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in the Capricorn. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Capricorn and Crosswatchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means that you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles as you listen to the reading if that resonates with your specific situation the most. Alright Capricorn, let's get started. Alright Capricorn, so for this reading, I'm tuning into an energy that is in or around your energetic field that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you in this very moment. Okay, starting off with the Ten of Swords, let's do it. This is someone who you may be separated with, maybe together, but let's see what comes through. Ooh, Capricorn. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we do have Justice, Libra energy. I feel that you could be dealing with the Libra, you could have Libra in your chart. It does not have to be the case in order for this reading to resonate with you, but Capricorn, I feel that something had to be done that wasn't easy to do. This does kind of feel like a breakup. This does feel like time apart, at least a break from someone, but it's because it needed to be done. I don't know, we'll dig deeper into this of why this had to be done, but with Justice, something wasn't right. Something was out of balance in the relationship, in the connection. Whether it was effort, whether it was someone not being completely honest, someone not acting out of true integrity of themselves, you know, something that was set to right. Someone could be working in law enforcement with Justice, as we always know, but I feel this is more of, I need to do what's right for me, even if it means letting this person go, or even if it means I have to separate myself for a while from this person. You needed to clear your mind, or someone did. Maybe Capricorn, someone put the brakes on you, had to say, look, I need to get something together, maybe. If it's not so personal, but it honestly feels like there was someone who did someone else wrong, and because of that, something had to end. Now, with this Justice card, I also feel that there could be, someone's been asking, like, why did I meet this person? Why did I have to go through this? Why did I have to go through this pain? What was the point? I feel someone asking here with this card. And for those of you who have been wondering that, there is a contract to fulfill. It's not easy. It's not easy to explain, but simply this person entered your life for a reason, to pay off some karmic debt from a past life, to resolve a karmic bond that you two had from a past life or lives. And I really do feel that through whatever recently happened between the two of you, That karmic debt has been paid. Let's go ahead and clarify the Justice card. Why is Justice here? Knight of Wands. Sagittarius energy. Well, the Knight of Wands can be the card of the player, the playette. Someone who is in and out of someone's life. Someone who is just there for the moment. The second, wasn't so passionate. You just wanted to stay home and chill. You didn't want to get up, get ready to go anywhere, or, just not really 100% in the moment of pure passion or whatever the case. They wanted to find something else that would give them that. And I think you really realized, Capricorn, that this person wasn't going to change. Especially for those, I really feel strongly this is like someone who really just wanted to come into your life when they wanted to, left when you didn't know why, left a lot of questions in your mind that weren't answered. And they wouldn't answer them to you. You text them, they wouldn't respond, they would ghost. And then a few months later, a few weeks later, here they are again, as if nothing happened. And it wasn't right. 3 of Swords, yeah. Libra energy again. So yeah, there could have been third parties, other people they were talking to, other people they were going off with when they weren't with you. But ultimately, they broke your heart, Capricorn, or someone's heart was broken here in this situation. And I really feel like I'm really drawn to this rose. So some of you could have like the rose resonates with you in some way, the symbol of the rose. But just where you thought it was all fully coming together, maybe they said that they would change, maybe they said that they cared about you, they loved you even, and that it was fully all finally blooming, unfolding. The second where you trusted it the most, had the most hope in this, that's when it all ended. There's a lot of tears in this connection. On one end, I feel very strongly, whether that's you or the other person. But with this Justice card in the recent past, I feel enough was enough. This will not happen to me again. I will not stand for this. And even with like this combination here with the Justice card and the Knight of Wands, they may have tried to come back into your life and you just shut it down. Completely shut it down. Maybe even told them off. Everything you haven't told them, everything you withheld, you let it all out there. And it sent them running with their tail between their legs. It's kind of what I'm getting. So let's look at the center of this all right now, Capricorn, the 10 of Swords. Gemini energy. Yeah, things have ended. You haven't spoken to each other in a while, maybe? I'm hearing something about April. Maybe that was the last time you saw each other, the last time you spoke. Maybe they're an Aries or a Taurus. But you had to put this to an end. And it was hard, it was difficult. Again, I really do feel that you loved this person. But, Capricorn, you gave too many tears. You gave them too many chances. And I feel a lot of you are starting to overcome this heartbreak. You're starting to take the very first steps of getting out of this feeling of, why did this happen to me? How could they do this to me? And just understand that certain things and everything happens for a reason. And I feel a lot of you are picking yourselves back up again after this. And if you're still in the process of grieving, mourning, give yourself time. I do feel that Spirit supports your decision in ending this. And say if they were the ones to end it with you. I feel it had nothing to do with who you are. It had to do with what they weren't ready for. I feel some of you even saw this person out with someone else, or they posted, you know, pictures on social media of them being out with someone else. And others of you, especially if they try to come back in on another cycle of having this periodic time with you to just leave you in the dust again, it's really communicating it clear to them, Capricorn, that you're really done with this. I don't know why I'm picking up on someone who may have had insecurities with the way they look or how their body is. I mean, I'm hearing you're beautiful, you're handsome, there's nothing, maybe you even thought that like there's something about you that wasn't so physically attractive. I don't know. Or maybe this is how they think of themselves. But it comes from this subconscious place of blaming you for something that was out of your control. This ending, this breakup. And their behaviors had nothing to do with your inadequacies. Now, Capricorn, I do feel in some sort of way the tables have turned. Now that they can't have you in their lives, rely on you. I don't know, I'm getting this energy that like you've done a lot to help them, you've done a lot for them, like pick them up from work if they didn't have a car, or let them stay at your house when they didn't have a place to stay. And in some sort of way, it's kind of hitting them hard that you don't want to be with them anymore, or that you don't want, I just see like a slammed door. I don't know if you ever slammed the door on them or slammed it shut, but that's really what I'm getting. And they're all in their head about you now. I do think they feel bad about the way they treated you. What's crossing this is the Nine of Swords, Gemini energy again. So worry, anxiety, stress, fears. Will I ever see them again? Did I really screw it up this time? Will they never give me another chance out of the billion they've given me? All these thoughts are going in their head now. Now that they don't have access to you anymore. Now that they can't reach out to you anymore. Now that it's, you know, a titanium wall between the two of you. They're worried sick in this moment right now, Capricorn. But, you know, you're not just a plaything. You're not just a fun time. You're not just an option to choose from. And really what I get from this combination right here of the Ten of Swords and the Nine of Swords is a lot of guilt and a lot of shame. And that's giving them anxiety, giving them the stress. And if anything about this karmic contract that's between the two of you, you know, it's about what people deserve as far as equal reciprocation, equal give and take, partnership, growth, not leading someone on, not leaving them with questions when you're done. Why they do these things? I don't know. There's a million reasons I could dig deep into this, but it seems a lot of a place of ego, pride, thinking that they can just do whatever they want. And this is the thing why they're so upset. And this is, I'm surprised this card really came out actually, Capricorn, is that crowning this is the Two of Cups. Now this could be multiple things. I do feel, you know, Capricorn, like I said with that rose symbology there, like you really, really thought that you meant more to them. Even when the times they disrespected you, even during the times when they dishonored you, you really thought that still you'd make it through it because of some sort of bond you have with them emotionally. And they made you feel good about yourself. I don't know, if someone was struggling with insecurities about their physical appearance, their look, if it isn't for you, hold on for a second. Or maybe this is how you made them feel, Capricorn. But it's like they constantly sent someone compliments. They constantly told them how sexy, how beautiful, how handsome you were. It feels a bit like love bombing, I'm going to be honest. And you really thought that they would feel the same way. So they really, someone has like loose curls is kind of what I'm getting. Or naturally your hair has like curls in it. But someone kind of styles it with like just curling the ends of their hair and then brushing it out, and it looks really pretty, it looks really nice, and they always love that when you styled your hair that way. Obviously not for everyone. But what's reading this is the Four of Pentacles. Capricorn energy, you could possibly be dealing with another Capricorn. You know, then all of a sudden, after this love bombing, after these nights where it felt so amazing, the magic was there, the chemistry was there, boom, they would go cold, they would go silent. They'd leave you with nothing. And some of you, I feel this is where the last time they did this to you was the last straw. You had enough. You know, it's like you can't do this to me. Something has sparked some sort of enlightenment within this connection, Capricorn, of not being used anymore. And that when you needed them, I don't know, it's like when you really needed them to come over, when you really wanted to talk to them about things, to get your head right, they just completely shut down. They completely blocked themselves off. And even so, like, I definitely get this energy of like someone sleeping on the couch or someone sleeping at your home, eating your food, you paying for like the bills for the roof that they were staying under. And they didn't really show any appreciation for that as well, I'm getting. But they were just closed up. And that made you close up, Capricorn. So now that, you know, your heart chakra is kind of guarded, your heart is guarded, your energy really with the pentacles is guarded, they know this time around it's going to be different. Recent past, we have the Ace of Wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Now, this is kind of correlating for some of you with the Knight of Wands. This start of a passionate affair again. Getting the fire going again between the two of you. The chemistry, the sexual bond, the attraction. But you know what? I feel after everything they've done, after everything they didn't do for you, the flame died. It just something was, you weren't willing to bring yourself even to be intimate with them again. And this is when, you know, things started to get real for them. Because it was different before. You let them in, you let them stay, you would give them a chance, you would give them, you know, the benefit of the doubt, but no more. See how she's kind of sleeping on it now? Or maybe even like they did come over and try to, you know, be physical with you, get intimate, and you blocked it off. No, I'm not feeling it tonight. And that was the first for them. I kind of want to clarify this Ace of Wands to get a bit deeper into that. The Devil card, yeah. Capricorn energy again coming through. Some of you, maybe with this Ace of Wands and this Devil card, just figured out it was just a sexual bond between the two of you, sexual chemistry between the two of you. And that maybe they, in some sort of way, bounded you to them through the amazing sexual chemistry you guys had. But it was fleeting. It wasn't long-lasting. It wasn't anything other than like a match being lit until it got to the end of the stick and then it was done. But I really do feel if they didn't give much into this relationship, but if anything that they gave, it was really good sex. But that was about it. Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck, Libra energy again. But, you know, when it came to conversations, when it came to connecting on a mental level even, I think you guys weren't even compatible as far as that goes. You couldn't talk about much. They weren't very complex. They weren't very in-depth. And I think that turned you off as well. They were very superficial or very, you know, surface level. But what you need to know, Capricorn, the Hermit card, Virgo energy. They are feeling now left out in the cold after all is said and done. And, you know, again, I feel most of you have been healing from this, have been going in this mode of self-care, of self-love, of self-evolution through the lessons you have learned from this. And as you have been evolving, as you have been rising up, they're still stuck in the same energy and not figuring out why or how. They feel your withdrawal 100% and it does upset them. But maybe it's needed, you know? Maybe it's a lesson to be learned and you taught them an important lesson. And they're still reflecting on it. They're still thinking about it. Well, you know, even though it took a while, or maybe even some of you are still in that place of transitioning, there's a part of your spirit that has grown with this. There's something you've matured out of this. And once this hermit energy you're in is kind of done, you'll be a whole nother person at the end of the light of the tunnel. While they'll still be stuck in the dark. They do feel guilty, they do feel remorse and shame. But at the same time, they know that they can never tell you that. Simply for the fact that you said it was done. You said it was over. Especially if some of you have moved on to dating, if you have moved on to other people, and they somehow found out about it, they're sad about it. They're upset. I don't know why I heard you're giving them the finger, the middle finger, as we all know. Maybe you flipped them off before, or you sent them that emoji. But they know it's deserved. Someone knows it's absolutely deserved. And they can't help but just watch from afar to see your social media page or to ask around about you if you don't have social media. But this is the lesson that needed to be learned through this karmic contract. But to see the likely outcome from this, what is likely to happen? What is likely to unfold? Are they going to reach out? Are they going to stay behind? Is anything going to change, or are you just going to move on doing you? We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. But before we go, Capricorn, I will pull a card from the Messages of Love Oracle cards and see if there's anything else you need to know about this connection, about how they're feeling about you that they haven't said. You guys really haven't talked. Integrity, absolutely. Does this situation align with your values and morals? If they're still in your energetic field, some of you may still be wondering or attempting to reach out or go back. But ask yourself this question: what is your value, Capricorn? Alright, don't settle if you don't feel it's right. And others of you, this made them question who they are after what they did to you. They have been questioning their own morals, their own values. And if anything, hopefully, that would inspire some change within them. I even feel for some of you, they're going through a spiritual awakening of their own that you are the catalyst of, which is so common in karmic connections. And then acceptance. Like I said, everything happens for a reason. Reasons that we can understand, reasons that we'll never understand. But I think, Capricorn, the beautiful thing about this is that you're coming into a place of acceptance over what happened, over what they did, over maybe for some what was allowed for a long time. But with that acceptance, you can then move forward. Move forward to something new. Move forward to a new loving you. And shedding the old ways that would allow this person or anyone like them to come back in your life. So, to see what's going to happen and unfold, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading and just give you further insight about what to do with this as well. I'm going to overturn this card, and I'm going to pull some oracle cards as well for you guys to add to this likely outcome. If you'd like to join me there, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Capricorn, I really hope that this has resonated with you, but more importantly, given you some healing, clarity, insight, and guidance in regards to your love life. If it did, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Capricorn, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Capricorn.